So here's another little random Britain Space eBay assortment for me to have a look through. I'll just dive right into this. I haven't looked at it yet at all. It looks in pretty clean condition. Now this I remember very fondly. This is the, I'm looking at the catalogue now, it says the Stargard Spacecraft. Fairly straightforward. Vehicle for cosmic exploration. I'm translating from something vaguely Germany. And that is actually exactly how it comes. It comes with a forward attachment piece on its front there for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that's the case, but it does, probably to allow you to attach it to other things. And you can see it's got this rather clever rotating bit here. Even when that rolls, I'm guessing gyroscope, the crew stay pretty stable, so it can actually move along on the ground even though it's a spaceship, which is a rather nice little idea. It doesn't go left to right, it's just forwards and backwards, but rather cleverly that rotates, but the guys in the middle stay put. So it's a nice idea. It's a little bit squeaky, but that's okay. It's ancient, quite frankly, so you know it's entitled to a bit of squeak at this point. But some detailing here is you can attach other things onto it. So for example, you can attach that sort of thing onto the top of it. So if you want a little 360-degree laser cannon on there, that's what you've got. And you can attach any variety of other things onto that through its attachments and so on. So it gives you a lot of versatility. You can obviously add stuff onto the end of the wing piece as well. And I remember absolutely loving this as a concept because it just gives you so much play potential. You know, it really is really clever. It's very nicely thought out, and you can never actually get at the figures who are in there, but I can see it. I think it's interesting. I think it's probably a man and a woman, which in the early 80s is quite interesting. It's got, you know, the stickers inside the bobble as well. So you know there are lots of nice little bits of attention to detail in there, so it really is very cleverly done. It's really nice. Definitely one of the ones I remember from childhood. So let me see what else I've got. So I'm just going to flick back to the catalogue that I'm looking at. So this one you see quite a lot of on eBay as well, and this is the Stargard flight buggy. And it's just this little rovery chap basically. I think you can attach stuff onto the back there. That's kind of inbuilt. Although I believe, I'm not sure I want to. No, I'm right. Yeah, these wheels do come off, so they're intentionally coming off, so you can actually lose that middle piece if you wish. And of course, what you don't want to happen. This is a really good. This didn't cost me a lot at all, but it's got a really good set of stuff. Someone's taken a great deal of care with sending this through to me because, as you can see, I've also got a number of the figures in here who are were before I detached them, attached to the base stands that these guys came with. So they provided a stable point by which you could attach them with their feet, but you can also attach these guys onto the vehicles. So if you wish someone to ride shotgun, then that is entirely possible, and he can have his laser shotgun at your disposal as you're going. So the figures were nice as well. I quite like the figures, and again, they're pretty, you know, they're plastic, but they're solid plastic, and they've clearly stood the test of time because they're still here for me to show you 40 years on, probably from when they were constructed. So it's a doody little thing. I'm not so sure. I think this. I'm just trying to figure out where the seam is because I'm pretty confident. You see, there's even a little bit there, so you can do a sort of kickstand kind of function onto it. But I think this top bit actually does release. I think that if I were to push it, I could probably see. There's also a connector at the front there. I'm just wondering if I pop that off, whether or not you can then Yeah, it does. There we go. There we go. That's right. So that hinges out. So you can actually take the driver out as well. And the whole thing then just flips up. So it really is incredibly... It's really simple ideas, but they're really well executed. And then you just slot that back in, and that just keeps the whole thing in one piece again, if that's what you want to do. So, you know, if I want to attach that to the front of the spaceship in a completely random fashion, you know, if you want to do a barn swallow with that, you probably can. I suspect. Yeah, I'm right. There you go. So you know, you can do wacky stuff like that. Okay, that's not the best example, but you can see what I mean. It's all very straightforwardly interlocking. It gives you lots and lots of options, and you can just goof around as much as you like. It's terrific. Let me just try and detach him from that now. Okay. So you've got this little sort of rifle guy there. And who else have we got? So this chap. Oh wow! I've actually got this. This is in this pack. So he's like, you know, special ops kind of guy. So he can actually zip line into places. He's got a little laser pistol there, and it looks like this set's actually got the it's actually got the line. So in theory, I could probably figure out how to set that up. I mean, it's incredible to think that's probably the original line there. So that bit would fix into another piece somewhere. That just fixes into a base, and then you can swing him across. So you would fix that into this, you see. And then you'd have you'd have a line that the other guy can zip down. So it's really, it's nice. I mean, it's a lovely little collection. So I've got a spare tail piece there, and a spare connector. Various other sort of loose figures here, but they've all got stands. Again, fair dues to the seller. They've all got stands, which is great. But I want to show you these guys because I haven't had an example of these guys yet in the ones that I've collected thus far. I don't know how far I'm going to take this, but I mean, when you can get stuff like this for a song, it's just fascinating to be able to see them again. Now, these are the original aliens. So as you can see, they're not radically different to the actual Starguard guys. Very similar weapons, similar idea, different coloured bases, but very sort of clearly black and red, possibly a sort of a helmet. They look a little bit like Battlestar Galactica Cylon heads, actually, but obviously just sort of red, just to make it absolutely clear that they are the baddies. And in this little bag here, I've also got some of the green connectors that are for the enemy ships. I'll just tip out the rest. Also, this little piece here, actually, which is quite interesting. I'm not quite sure where that's from, but that's just a sort of a straight black interconnecting piece. So I'm not actually sure what set that would have come from originally. But it's as I say, it's a nice little. Seems to have a thumb up. It's a nice little sort of collection of them, though. They've obviously been looked after very well for them to be in this good a nick after so long. So yeah, that was fun. I rather enjoyed that, and that's I think that's almost the entire range actually of the original range. Let me just flip back to the catalogue again. Yeah, because we have this one is a Stargard space landing pad apparently, and apart from the space cannon, which I do have an example of in the first lot I got, that's actually not far off being a solid complete set of the good guys Starguard set. But what I don't have at this point is many examples of the green aliens, but that is pretty much, that's near as damn it all the original good guy sets I've actually sort of picked up there, because I thought it looked like quite a promising selection when I spotted it. And as I said, I didn't pay an arm and a leg for it, because this is a pretty obscure thing to be looking for, as many things are on eBay, of course. But you can see the sort of setups you could do quite easily with this. I mean, you can have the baddies on top of the buggy and all sorts of stuff, and just various play options here. Obviously, bubble wrap not the ideal thing to be placing them on, but that's really quite a nice little find, that I think. I have a sneaking suspicion there's something missing off the sides here. I'm not quite sure if those are actually as they should be. Let me just flip back to the catalogue again. No, they are shown as open in the catalogue, actually. So maybe it's not missing anything. So I suspect if I combined that with the other lot that I've got recently, I would probably have more or less the complete original collection. So I've done quite nicely there, if I do say so myself. And I do have some of the alien craft as well from the previous lot. I'm just looking at the catalogue for them now. But I should probably try and get the alien flying saucer, because I remember that one. That had loads of options. It had loads of connectors on it, so it's arguably more versatile than the spacecraft. Yeah, so I might keep my eyes open for that one and try and get an example of that one. But yeah, fun, and as I say, it stood the test of time incredibly well. So yeah, nice to look back on those. So with that, I will leave you. And obviously, if I collect any more, I might do a final video on these, just to try and show off the complete sets. But yeah, happy with that. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.